Herbalism 100 for that. Not that I'm using weapons, but cool weapon. Alright, let's grab that. I think we might actually be able to do this quest. It's level 26, so I'm assuming that there's decent odds that there's level 25s to kill as well. Alright, any fen creepers here? They must be the stealth ones. Yeah, I think I just heard a stealth sound. Where are you? Ooh, there we go. There's one. 25, nice. Now we're talking. Now, I'm assuming they are not immune to bleed damage. Ooh, he just went stealth. Hopefully not. I will stealth as well. Oh, crap. It's hard to tell where the distraction is going to land on water. Alright, good. They are not immune to bleed. They can indeed bleed their own blood.
I'm out of range.
Now, I don't really want to be fighting in water. Crap, I did just realize, though, we are out of healing potions, even though these guys are 25.
Isn't ready.
Pop an evasion.
Not ready yet.
Not really dodging as much as I would like. Don't have a food buff. That is a mistake. Alright, Swapper Man. Evasion's gone. We need some big crits. Nicely done. 11 more of those. And we're done. I really want some healing potions right about now, though. These fights are getting way too close. Should not have to be using evasion practically every fight. Be a little better once I hit 30. Okay, so they're all kind of along here as well. So let's just make our way to the coast. So we need to do some fishing for some healing potions. And we'll just kind of kill them along the way. Bum 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 bum. If we get lucky, there will even be level 24s.
It's too far away.
I don't know. I mean, it's weird. Agility is both worth it and not worth it, because with the extra dodge, that gives me more chances of getting combo points when I do get that talent. Okay, this fight is going much better.
I can't do that yet. Not ready yet.
There we go. Much better. Didn't mean to use evasion that time. But yeah, with agility, I get the extra dodge. Extra chance, you know, more chance to dodge. Which gives me, when I do dodge, with that talent and subtlety, I have a chance of getting a combo point. So I want to dodge as much as possible. I mean, obviously for the damage mitigation part of it as well, taking less damage. So agility is good for that, plus the extra armor. But then it's also not worth it because I miss out on that kind of one of the main attributes of it, where you get more attack power and chance to crit, I think. But you need weapons for that. At least it says you need weapons, and I'm assuming you do. Someone let me know if you don't, but at the moment I'm assuming you do, because that's what it says. So I miss out on that, so that's why I was kind of leaning now towards just going pretty much as much stamina as possible. I suppose I can make up for the lost crit, or lost well, both the lost crit chance and the lost dodge chance with those first tier talents in combat and assassination. I was planning on getting those anyway. I mean, I already do have the extra crit chance in assassination, but I am planning to get the dodge as well. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, copper. We do actually want to keep getting the copper. As tedious as that has become. We need it for the copper, or we need the copper for the target dummy. Trying to see. This crocodile is interrupting me. So awkward mining stuff underwater. Alright, swap man. Gotta get this before the crocodile comes back. There we go. Nice. Just in time. Well done. What do we got here? Another copper. Is it on land this time? Nope, it's in the water. Next to a Fen Lord. Okay, no thank you. We'll skip that one. What do we got here? Oh, more copper. Oh, also next to a Fen Lord. Okay, I guess we're skipping that one as well. Okay, here's the dwarf vendor. Let's see what she's got today. Anything good? Wena Silk Beard, special goods dealer.
I've the finest wares in the land.
Okay, there's something I can wear, and then we got some patterns for Azul Silk gloves. I'm assuming that's tailoring, pattern for green leather armor, leatherworking, and green red web gloves. I think that's leatherworking as well. Let's see what these pants are. Saber leggings, 85 silver, 27 copper. There's one of them in stock, so let's take a look. 7 agility, 6 spirit, compared to 8 agility. Hey, Lucas, how's it going? 7 agility and 6 spirit. I don't know, my current ones are reinforced, and I'm losing... I mean, I don't really mind losing the agility. I was kind of just saying how I don't think agility is really as worth it for me as an unarmed rogue. Because when you look at the actual agility stat, it says you need, like, you get increased attack power and increased chance to crit with weapons. But I'm not using a weapon. So I don't think I get any benefit from those. I only get benefit from the extra dodge chance, which is nice, and the extra armor, which is nice. But I think the 6 spirit might be better. Saber leggings, binds when equipped, leather legs, 79 armor, 7 agility, 6 spirit. Honestly, I think I'll get these. I don't know. God, it's hard to choose because I'm losing... The base armor's better, but mine are reinforced. I don't know. I want that spirit, though, I think. Let's get these. Saber leggings, 79 armor, 7 agility, 6 spirit. Saber leggings... 85 silver, 27 copper. Yeah, let's get them. Okay. I think we're gonna start moving away from agility and start going more towards like stacking stamina and even spirit.
See you soon.
I think maybe the order will be like stamina, agility, and spirit instead of agility, stamina, spirit. Maybe that's the way we'll do things. Because as it's an unarmed rogue, I don't get the full benefit of agility. Okay, let's keep working our way towards the coast, see if we can find any fen creepers on the way. We need to do some fishing along the coast. If we see any... Oh, what are you? I didn't think you would pull. 5 levels below me. And of course I get dazed. Armor and dodge also with agi. Yeah, that's the way I figured as well. Yeah, I do get that benefit, so that's why I do still want some agility. It's just the fact that I'm missing out on that attack power and crit chance. It's kind of, I don't know. I would like the full benefit of the agility stat, even though I do get some benefit with the armor and dodge. But the fact that I'm kind of missing out on those things kind of brings it down a little bit for me, I think, in priority compared to stamina. But that's kind of what makes it kind of difficult, because the dodge chance in particular, because one of my talents in subtlety, that's kind of my build is dependent on in a way, is that when I dodge, I have a chance of getting a combo point when I eventually get that talent. So the extra dodge from the agility is going to be really nice. So that's why it's kind of a conundrum. Kind of hard to decide what to prioritize, you know. Alright, we do have evasion. These fights have just been tough against these 25s. This one's not looking too bad. Well, now Corrode's gone. So now the damage is going to really significantly drop. So let's see if he catches up to me.
Not ready yet.
I take Agi over Spirit for sure, but hard pick between Stam and Agi. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have got those leggings then, darn it. I don't know. I saw that Spirit with the... Because, like, compared to mine, let's see, what is it? 7 and 6, so at 13, so it gives me 5 more stats overall, even albeit 1 less agility. Spirit only benefits out of combat? No. Yeah, it does. I'm pretty sure it's only out of combat. I think that's correct. But the thing with why I kind of want to get Spirit on this guy is because, like, even like a situation like now, like I've been having pretty bad luck with getting like cloth to drop for bandages, so a lot of my regenerating my health has been come from just kind of waiting for my health to get back up. I do have some bandages now, but before I really only had like less than 5, I think, for a decent amount of time. And even at the moment, I only have like 5 silk cloth for silk bandages. So that's kind of why I've been... thought the Spirit might be nice. I did buy them. It does have 5 more stat. I think we'll put them on for now. We'll see how it goes. If we start like noticing like the fight's getting worse, we'll kind of put the other ones back on possibly, but... let's try these out for now. Where'd they go? Saber leggings. Finds when equipped. Leather legs. 79 armor. Plus 7 agility. Plus 6 spirit. Requires level 23. Alright. How do they look? Oop, what? Can't really tell what color they're. Oh wow, those are red and brown. Interesting. Spirit only benefits out of combat. No, swap to them out of combat, lol. Oh, that's true. I hadn't really thought about that. Yeah, I guess we'll have to be carrying around 2 leggings then, but... a bit of an inconvenience. I don't know if I'm actually want to do that though, but I guess if we really want to optimize things, that is an option. Okay. Now, do I want to kill Croclists? Actually, let's kind of weave our way through here and look for some more fen creepers. It should be around here. Kind of hard to see them though, because they are stealthed, I believe. Man, we are just getting really far away from the whole Batman look now. I used to have black leather shoulders, but then I got these 4 stamina, 4 spirit, not buff. I was about to say buff food, but 4 stamina, 4 spirit shoulders. I think last time we streamed this guy, the unarmed rogue. Ooh, a 24 Fen Creeper. Now we're talking. These are much more reasonable fights for me compared to the 25s and especially 26s. But yeah, I got these 4 stamina, 4 spirit green shoulders, and they even have a bit of green to them in brown leather. But that replaced my black leather ones, and I'm trying to get like all black leather so I can get more of that Batman look. So that's kind of what inspired this character. Trying to make like a Batman in-game as close as I could, or Batman-inspired character in-game. Nice, I didn't even have to use evasion that fight. Now we're talking. We only need 8 more of those. Oh, speaking of spirit, let's get a buff food going. Let's get a food buff going from a buff food. Gotta farm 1,000,000 bombs, lol. Yeah, I've been looking for also like iron ore, so I actually could make dynamite. The next rank of dynamite, because I think the... What is it? What is... What am I looking for? It's not rough stone, it's not coarse stone, it's... Is it hard stone? I don't know, what is it? Heavy stone, I think it is, yeah. Thought it started with an H. I'm pretty sure heavy stone is what I'm looking for, and I think that drops during mining of iron ore, I'm assuming, because I haven't found any yet. I think rough stone's from copper, coarse stone's from tin, and heavy stone is from iron. And I've only found 1 actual iron ore vein, and that was in the wetlands, over near the excavation site. But yeah, having like dynamite and stuff on this character would be so nice. I did make some before, but I've kind of slacked on that because I want to get the next rank. So I've been kind of putting off making my current, like, ones that I actually can make. It's probably not the best idea. I do have a lot of coarse stone that I could use for coarse dynamite. And the bombs as well, but whatever those current rank of bombs are, but they do have a little bit of a stun as well, but less damage, I think. And I think they take a bit more materials. Kind of scary looking for ore. Can't clear a ton of mobs to get to them. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem with some of these ores you find in the game is, yes, can be some mobs around them. Depending on how dangerous of a scenario is, it might not even be worth it. Like, I was just finding some copper that had Fen Lords next to it, which also had Fen Dwellers next to it, and I couldn't kill those, so I had to skip them. Jeez, I'm just not finding any Fen Creepers around here. Before, I just kept bumping into them when I didn't mean to, and I didn't need to find them. And now, of course, when I do need to find them, I can't find them. Ooh, what's that? Ah, oh, Crocolisk. It's not like there's anybody else around killing him. But I do need a ton of copper. Because I need to, as far as I'm aware, I think I haven't seen any other rank of target dummy yet. So I don't know if the same target dummy is what I use all the way through level 60. So I've just been kind of mining copper as I see it. Again, getting into the habit of doing that and not running past it. I used to, well, I'm still somewhat kind of lazy with it and not want to mine copper because I mined so much of it, but the target dummies are kind of becoming a big part of my strategy of fighting things. Not necessarily necessary, but I have a couple different strategies that utilize them that I've been working on. Yeah, I haven't seen any fen creepers. Let's kind of just grind some murlocs, get some more buff food for a bit. We only need like around 4.5 bars left until level 30. That's my goal for tonight's stream, is to get to 30. Murlocs might be the way to do it. But yeah, one of my strategies that I tested out last time I was playing on this character, I was killing belly grub.
I need to get closer.
And what I did was I used a target dummy and then used vanish and then used another garrote during the fight after my first garrote ran out to get more damage again, because once the garrote is gone, I don't know if some of you guys have been watching like the health bars of during the fights, but with garrote the health goes down much faster than without it, because when I'm just straight up like punching them, it's just like slivers of health. So what I would do is use a target dummy to keep me in combat, to keep aggroing the mob that I'm fighting, vanish after my first garrote ran out to get another garrote to get more damage that way. So that was one of my strategies. I think there's 3 or 4 dummy ranks. Oh, really? Okay. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, maybe you'll see the next one from the next trainer. I'll have to go to them maybe next stream. I play this guy and see what they have. Oh, we pull the other one. Let's run away and reset this fight. Yeah, because I'm at 150 out of 150 engineering, so I need to go speak to the next trainer anyway. But the current trainer that I saw all the way to 150 didn't have any other target dummy ranks. So that's why I kind of figured maybe there isn't any. But I'll keep an eye out. I know at least 3. Target dummy, advanced dummy, masterwork dummy. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, well, that'll be nice. Then I won't have to keep mining copper the entire game. Because I'm assuming once I start getting especially into the higher level zones, or we're going to not be seeing any copper over there. It's been a while since I've been in those zones, so I don't know what kind of veins are there. But assuming it's not copper.
I can't do that.
So then I won't have to go back to the lower level zones, which, well, hopefully I'll have a mount by then. It won't be too bad if I did, but hopefully with the higher level ones that won't be necessary. Yeah, so that was the one strategy, and I tried that against belly grub, and that worked quite well. The only problem with that strategy at the moment, and that problem will be kind of solved once I get preparation, is the fact that if I vanish and then use garrote for a second time, well, then my vanish cooldown is gone, or my vanish is on cooldown, and that makes things a bit more dangerous, even though I do have that extra damage. But that problem is kind of solved when I get preparation, because then I can get rid of my cooldowns and then be able to use vanish again. Now the thing is, will I want to use vanish for another garrote to get even more damage? Or, I mean, I guess I have that option, but yeah, I'll be able to vanish again to make fights a bit more safer. Now the other strategy that I was also trying, I think I just started trying that today. It kind of just occurred to me today that I could use garrote and then target dummy right after, and then get to the minimum distance, or farther than the minimum distance, to start using my throwing knives and get more damage that way, because my throwing knives do more damage than my punches. And I tried that against the raptors over in the excavation site, and it worked quite well. It worked. My knives actually didn't end up pulling aggro. What actually ended up happening was the raptor, I don't know if the target dummy time ran out and it just destroyed itself, or if the raptor destroyed it, but the target dummy got destroyed before my throwing knives pulled aggro or anything. Oh, what the heck is that? A bluegill kukri? The kukri a type of knife, I'm assuming. Let's take a look at that. Not that I'm going to use it, but... Oh wow, the bags are getting full. Some of these are clams, I think. Bluegill kukri. A sword. Oh, it's a sword. 3 strength. Interesting. Alright, let's open these clams. Get these out of the bags. Thick-shelled clam. Contain clam meats. Thick-shelled clam. Contain clam meats. Alright, I think that was the only 2. Alright, we want to hold on to the linen, because at least for my current rank of target dummy, I do need linen. Well, not necessarily for the target dummy itself, but for the copper modulators to make it. I don't know if it's 1 or 2 linen, but I've been selling the linen when I probably shouldn't have, because I forgot that it was used for target dummy components. Man, it'd be nice if some healing potions would drop more. I got a couple to drop over from those gnolls in Red Ridge when I was grinding them earlier today and yesterday. I was trying to fish some up earlier, and I got a couple trunks, but I didn't get any healing potions from it. I did get quite lucky last time, though, when I was fishing. I was fishing a school of fish, actually. It wasn't even a wreckage, and it gave me a trunk. That gave me a red 10-slot bag. That's the one that's on my bags right now. So now we got the green 10-slot bag and the red 10-slot bag for those Christmas-colored bags again. For those that were kind of around during the earlier streams of this guy, he got the, I think his first 2 bags were, I don't know if it was the red one first or the green one first, but a red and a green 6-slot bag. So Christmas colored bags back then, and now we got them back as 10-slot bags. Yeah, it just goes to show you actually can get some good stuff from just fishing those schools of fish rather than even having to look around getting the wreckages. I think the wreckages you have a better chance of getting the trunks, but still. Bag prophecy. It was meant to be. Now this character is definitely going to get to 60. He's going to get to level 60 by Christmas, as foretold in the prophecy. The prophecy of the red and green bags.
That ability is...
Ooh, what do we got over there? Copper vein, go grab that. It's not actually guarded by a Fen Dweller and Fen Lord this time. Oh, and I keep doing that as well. I need to get out of the habit of doing that. What I should be doing, instead of running after them and punching them, is just sitting back and throwing weaponing them, because that, like I said, does more damage. And if I do actually want to attempt to solo dead mines, as I've kind of mentioned before in the past, just the possibility of doing so, I think those kind of strategies and that kind of playing might come into help out with soloing dead mines. You know, with the target dummies into like the vanish for another garrote, or target dummies into using throwing weapons, or garrote first, then target dummies and throwing weapons. That kind of stuff might help a decent amount when trying to solo dead mines. I was thinking of trying, like, just going in there at 34, just seeing what it's like, seeing if it's doable or not, how far I could get. 34, because I think at 34 I get blind, so that would help with, like, crowd control. So that's why I wanted to wait till then, as well as I think I just kind of, I probably need, oh, there I go running after punching again. I probably need the extra health and damage, even though I will be like 14 levels higher, I think. Because what makes me think that dead mines will be entertaining, huh? Yeah, I can't say for certain whether we're gonna actually attempt to like do a full clear of the dungeon, but we might, you know, go over there, see what we can see how it goes for the first, you know, part, see how far we can get, and then maybe we'll kind of give it a try, but what makes me think 34 beyond just the blind might be appropriate, even if possibly even a little low, is that when I was fighting Hogger, I first tried that at level 18, and I was 7 levels higher. And that was just Hogger, not even like a boss or anything in a dungeon. And right as I broke stealth with Garrote, he hit me once, and then a second time, like, both those hits practically instantly right after breaking stealth. It'd be nice if I had a clip of it, but I didn't think of that really at the time, I don't think. But, hit me both those times for a total of like 1/3 of my HP bar, so I just sprinted away. No, if I'm fighting like Deadmines bosses, 14 might even be low, who knows, but we'll find out, I guess, if I do end up doing that, which I would like to try, just for the heck of it, just for fun. But I was thinking initially 34, but now I'm I was buying throwing weapons earlier in Stormwind before it came up to the wetlands. And I thought the new rank of throwing weapons, the next one was at, like 32, low 30s. Turns out the next rank is at 35.
I can't carry anymore.
Raw bristle whisker catfish, you don't need that. The bags are full, unfortunate. So I don't know if I want to hold off till 35. We'll see. We'll see. We got a little ways to go before we get to either of those levels, so. Alright, what can we destroy? Oh, well, we got clams, so that'll free up a little inventory. Thick shelled clam. Tangy clam meat. Thick shelled clam. Tangy clam meat. Alright, now let's see what to destroy. Shiny fish scales. Probably don't need those. Strangle kelp, don't need that. Got that from fishing. Problem with destroying the Murloc stuff is I'm bound to just get more Murloc stuff. Large Fang. Isn't the Large Fang used for alchemy and like... I could have sworn I used it on my Troll Druid back in the day. Destroy Large Fang. Yeah, I think it was used for an elixir. Was it a... The rage one, whatever the one that gives warriors rage. I think it was a Large Fang. Keen Raptor Tooth. Okay, that should be fine for now. Let's see, just around 3 more bars left. We're making progress. Let's open up, well, let's kill this first. Then we'll open up this footlocker. So far, all I've gotten from these footlockers, I'm pretty sure, is just copper. Not even copper ore, just copper coins. So, at this point, I'm pretty sure that's all they give you. So, I mean, they give me lockpicking skill, though, so I think that's probably the most benefit of doing it. They are still yellow. Alright, we got 16 more throwing knives until I have to get the next stack into my character's throwing weapon slot. Lockpicking was annoying to level, lol. Yeah, it is. Especially that one kind of like that quest where he sends you over to Red Ridge, that little area, and then you gotta like pick so many of those things. I mean, you don't really have to pick too many of them, I suppose, to get the actual quest item from the thing, but I just kind of kept picking them until I think maybe until I was actually around 100 or so. By then, they were green for quite some time, and I just had to pick tons and tons of them to keep, because I figured just to get it up while I was there, that way if I do encounter situations like this, where I'm picking something out in the world, I would have enough for it. Battered footlocker, lock, yeah, it's yellow still, good. I did encounter some of these that were red, actually. Strangely enough, they just kind of went from yellow to red. But now I think I got my lockpicking high enough that they're orange now. I'm assuming it was the red ones that are now orange. What is that? Muck Dweller. Oh yeah, we need to get this copper. We got some copper from the Footlocker. Now we need to get some copper from the copper vein. Don't mess up my mining, please. Oh my god. This is the problem, is like, now I can't just fight him. I gotta run away and come back. Because I can't straight up fist fight him. That's why it's really annoying when they interrupt the mining like that. I probably should have just killed him first, but I was hoping he wouldn't swim over there. And the fact that I was 6 levels above him, well, I don't think I knew that at the time, but figured I was decently high enough and above him that he wouldn't aggro. I was wrong.
I'm out of range.
As sometimes I am. Yeah, there's all the Murloc stuff. So I don't know if it's really worth destroying it, because we're just going to get it back again into the bags. Copper vein. Oh, there was only one left of that, okay. What level are you? 24? Alright, good. We're looking for preferably 24s and 25s to get the best, like, reasonable fight, not too dangerous to experience ratio. 26 is pushing a little bit, especially with the raptors. When I was fighting those raptors in the excavation site, I couldn't even get around to finishing that quest because I had to leave, so I'm out of healing potions. And those raptors were like, practically every fight I would have to be using something, you know, a healing potion, evasion, sometimes both, to stay alive. Got to the point where I killed all the 26 raptors I could find, and then all that was left is they like respawned as 27s. So I actually really couldn't kill anymore. I suppose I could try my strat though of like doing like a I didn't really want to I thought about it I think at the time, but I didn't want to do it because I didn't have healing potions, so if something went wrong. My strategy of using garrotes and then target dummy after, and then getting distance and using throwing weapons, that probably would have worked. Possibly even against a 27. Alright, now we got some fen creepers. But we don't have a food buff. So let's get that going before we get the killing going. Alright, what time is it? Let's see. It's almost midnight. Shouldn't take too much longer to get to level 30. I do want to get to level 30 tonight. That was my goal for tonight's stream. Tonight I'm streaming a bit later than typical, because I kind of started a bit later. Today was a fairly busy day for me, IRL stuff. I didn't get started with the stream until, I think, almost around 8 or something. Usually I try to start around, well, typically around 4, but I would like to start the streams much earlier than that. Honestly, I would like to start streaming in the morning, but my sleep schedule is just so bad that I need to work on that. I have been trying to work on that, but not getting very far with that. Hopefully in the near future we'll start getting earlier streams, but today's stream was a bit later. But I wanted to get to level 30 today, and I wanted to stream for at least a few hours, so I think we will accomplish both those goals. Well, we have been streaming for a bit over 3 hours, so we have accomplished that goal, but level 30, try and get that done tonight. Alright, let's let the health go back up. Not taking too long now that we have the buff food and a bit more spirit. Okay, this guy's 25.
It's too far
Might
away.
have to use evasion this fight, depending on how many crits Swapper Man gets. Oh, speaking of crits,
That ability
keep up those
isn't
crits,
ready
Swapper Man. That's what's winning these fights for me. The crits literally, I think, saved my life. I was kind of wondering if maybe I hadn't put points into the extra crit chance earlier on like I did. I think that was one of the first talents I got, was the crit chance in assassination. But what makes me think that, and I mean it's probably true for a lot of situations where people were about to die, is if maybe if I didn't have that extra crit chance or something, you know, I would have died. But the reason I bring that up is because, like, some of you may have seen the clip of me fighting that bear over in Darkshore some time ago. The best defense is a good offense. There's definitely some truth in that saying in many circumstances, I believe. But yeah, that clip of the bear I was fighting where I got down to 10 HP away from death. And so the last punch that Swapper Man did to kill the bear was a crit. So I don't know, maybe if you didn't get that crit, the bear might have hit me one more time and killed me, I'm not sure. But that's what makes me wonder, maybe if maybe that extra crit chance from that talent saved my life. I mean, there was a lot of circumstances, a lot of things that happened during that fight that I could say, like, maybe if that didn't happen, I'd be dead.
Not ready yet.
There was that crit with the last punch. I had just used a scroll of protection right before that fight, I think. Let's use an evasion early here. I had just used a scroll of protection right before that fight, so if I didn't use that, maybe I'd be dead. The crit chance, the talent, maybe if I didn't get that, I'd be dead. Maybe if the bear had crit me one more time, I'd be dead at any point during that fight. So, I don't know. There's a lot you could kind of say. And I'm sure there's a lot of fights that kind of go that way, you know. But for those that haven't seen it or are interested, I think that was maybe around a month ago, something like that. It's a featured clip on my channel, if you did want to take a look, but I thought it was just kind of an interesting fight. Alright, how many more Fen Dwellers do we need? I can't see. Go back, take a look at that dead body. Bring you over here. Which way are you gonna run? Run that way? Alright, that's the wrong way. I don't need to go that way. I need to go back to where the Fen Dweller was. I think I need 6 more? Where is it? There it is. 5 more. Oh, okay, nice. 1 less than I thought. Level 24. Is there any chest over there? There was a chest before. Can't see above that hill. And if there's oracles around there, I'd rather not fight them. Those oracles in Ashenvale have got me scared of the oracles. Because there was some oracles in Ashenvale that... where you get the, not the glowing soul gem, but just the soul gem. I don't see a chest this time. Just a regular, the soul gem for whatever that quest is called. And they hit me with a shock ability or some sort that did like over 100 damage, which even now is quite a bit. But back then at that level, I don't know if that was mid-20s, early 20s, that was quite a substantial amount. And not only did they hit me once with it, they hit me with it and I was kind of, well, quite surprised by the amount of damage. I'm like, oh crap, let's try not to die during this fight. They hit me again with it not even that long after that same fight. I'm like, okay, we're gonna avoid the oracles. Oh, there's an orange footlocker. We're gonna have to kill... Ooh, there's a chest there as well. Oh, my bags are like practically full though. Maybe we'll leave that chest for someone else. Or maybe we'll just destroy some stuff and try and get it. I think that's what we'll do. Can I pull just you? Possibly. I think so. Nice.
Inventory is full.
Speaking of the inventory. Alright, we're gonna have to get that in a moment. Oh, we do have some clams. Thick-shelled clam.
I can't carry anymore.
What? Oh, it only stacks up to 10. Darn it. Of course. I was hoping it would stack to 20. Alright, let's see what to destroy. Oh, we got some raw bristle whisker catfish. We don't need that. How long has that been sitting there? Yeah, speaking of defense and offense, my undead priest is actually just pretty much going full in on like defense for his talents. That's kind of my build I had planned for him as I started leveling him a bit. Kind of was trying to figure out a build I wanted to do with my talents. Something I hadn't really done before, and I hadn't really gone into holy and discipline. And eventually I kind of settled on this build of trying to almost make him as if he were like a priest tank of sorts, but obviously I'm not going to really be tanking with him because that's not really practical, but I'm getting all like the different damage mitigation talents, you know, like improved inner fire, the talent that increases your armor when you get crits with certain healing spells, increases my bubble absorb, how much damage that absorbs, the one that reduces spell damage taken, all that kind of stuff. So he's going like pretty much all in on like defense. We'll see what that's like. Okay, maybe we will get rid of some Murloc stuff now. Shiny fish scales. Bags are just full of crap. Alright, let's grab this now. Tangy clam meat. Now we're gonna have a new stack of that started. We do have another clam to open. Thick-shelled clam. Okay. I don't really want to get rid of like these handfuls of copper bolts and copper modulators. I've been looting those from the destroyed target dummies, and I'll need them for more target dummies. Dirty blunderbuss, can't get rid of that. Flaming Murloc scale. Okay, good. I thought that was Murloc fins. We need the Murloc fins for Murloc fin soup. I think I'm gonna get rid of a stack of core stone. I haven't really been using core stone. Murloc eyes. I'm trying to save the heavy leather because I think, well, the pattern that I've seen is like, well, the flying tiger goggles needed light leather. Then the next tiger goggles, ones I have now, needed medium leather. So I'm assuming the next rank of goggles, whatever that is going to need heavy leather. So I've been kind of keeping that. Alright, let's open this clam first, and then we'll fight that stuff. Oh, we got rough stone. We can get rid of that. Just noticed that. Because I'm trying to make room for that chest that we just saw. Oh, we can get rid of the shield. We're probably just gonna get like Darnazian blue cheese and melon juice, but we'll take a look. Alright, what was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. My bags. Can't remember now. Oh, wait, we got a clam here. Thick-shelled clam. Oh, well, there's a pearl. Now it's going to take up more inventory space. Oh, well. What the heck was I going to do? Let's talk about leather. I can't remember. Let's go kill these murlocs. Get them out of the way. Ooh, a 44 punch crit into a 51 kick crit. Battered footlocker. Yeah, this one's orange. Even the orange one just has copper. But I got my lockpicking up to 120 at least. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that one's orange as well. Interesting. There's a bunch of stuff around here. Alright, now let's see. I think these guys should separate enough. My distract is just going crazy over here. Let's keep you over there. And have you face over... Face this way, please. Wow, how is he not turning? I'm like right next to him. He still doesn't notice me here. There we go. Oh crap, pull the other one. Darn it. Alright, I'm gonna try that again. Take two. In a moment. This would be so much easier if I had sap. But then if I had sap, I wouldn't, like, figure out interesting things, like, when I was fighting, Ruzel over in... Alright, this guy needs to turn the other one. Alright, this should be fine, I think. Right? Yeah, okay, good. When I was fighting Ruzel over in, Ashenvale, on that island off the Zoram Strand, like, right out west of Blackfathom Deeps, I was wondering if I would even be able to do that quest, because prior to that we were kind of running around to a bunch of different questing places. You did Ruzel? Wow. Yeah, I was surprised. I didn't think I was going to be able to, because like I said, I was running around to a bunch of different quests that I had, just like trying to figure out if I would be able to do them. Like we went to the Gorenzo one in the mine, and there was already like 3 kobolds just sitting there, as well as the ones that are mining. So there was like 5 or 6 kobolds or something. So I was like, all right, well, we can't do this. And then we went to go kill the trees up over like Rain's Cleansing, and like I died, or almost died, I should say. I didn't die. I almost died to like a level 26. I'm like, okay, we can't do this. Then we went over to find out to see if I can kill Ruzel, because I wasn't sure how strong she was. And then I found out, oh, she has 2 mobs that follow right alongside her. I'm like, alright, well, here's another quest we're not going to be able to do. Now we're going to have to go grind killing some mobs for a while, guys. That kind of thing. And then it kind of occurred to me, well, what if I actually use my distract and distract just the 2 that are following alongside her? I wondered if she would stop as well when they stopped, or if she just kept going along the path along the island she was taking. What happened was, the first time I tried, she did stop. So I was like, okay, well, I'll try again and see what happens, because I wasn't sure. I thought she was outside the circle, but she must have been just like on the circle. Because the next time I tried, she did end up keep going, and the other 2 stopped. The other 2 stopped, but she kept going. So I got her away from them, and I was able to kill just her. So stuff like that. If I had sap, I don't know if I would try that, you know. I'm sure, I mean, distract is nice for separating, yeah. When they, like, move around like that, it's just so nice. But if I had sap, I don't know if I would have figured that out. I mean, I'm sure it's probably common knowledge to most, or I don't know about most, but a decent amount of rogues out there. It's probably common knowledge, you know, like, yeah, oh, I didn't mean to hit evasion there. They probably knew about that for years, but, or even non-rogue players, but I didn't know about it, so it's just kind of fun stuff like that that kind of makes this challenge interesting to me, is like figuring out different things and trying to overcome things that I couldn't do if I hadn't figured it out, you know. So the combat itself is, you know, I'm just kind of punching my way through things for the most part, but figuring out things like that, I think, is part of the fun of the challenge. Solid chest. Alright, let's see if there's anything good in here that made all this effort worthwhile. Oh my god. We got 2 healing potions. This was definitely worth it. Now we can go kill the last raptor. Alright, we got some gold bars here as well. Actually, I don't know if I've had gold yet. That might be the first gold bars I've gotten. So that might be useful too for engineering. Now we got some cheese. I don't know if that's necessarily Darnazian blue. Now let's destroy these Murloc scales. Shiny fish scales. Yeah, we don't need these. Alright, get rid of those. Gold bar, we get 2 of those, very nice. I'm sure we'll use those for something eventually, I would think. Okay, what else can we destroy now that we open that chest? Alright, we got cheese. Oh, what did I say? Melon juice. Called it. Freaking melon juice. Melon juice, 835 mana. Not that I need it. Okay, get rid of that. What else we got? We got some cheese. Which one is this? Dwarven mild. Ooh. Sounds good, but no buffs. Good luck, man. I'm taking off. Alright, sounds good, Lucas. Have a good night. Appreciate stopping by and watching. Thank you. And yeah, have a good night. Alright, let's see if we get anything beyond copper in here. This one is orange. Compared to the mostly yellow ones we've been finding, these foot lockers. Oh, nope. Just copper. And a lockpicking skill. So there's that. Alright. Now we can go kill that last raptor. Finally turn in that quest. See how far that gets me to 30 and see how much more grinding we have to do. Where are we even? Okay, we're not too far from the excavation site. And then if we don't level up from that, which I would be surprised if we do, that would be quite a bit of experience. We do need to just kill these 5 more fen creepers, so we shouldn't have too much longer until we're level 30. Let's see, what are we, just past midnight? Alright, yeah, we're doing pretty good on time. Ooh, we just passed by something. Copper, let's grab that. I find it funny how my rabbit can just swim. Can rabbits actually? I mean, maybe rabbits can swim, but it didn't really occur to me that rabbits in this game would swim. I don't know why that's kind of surprising to me. Copper vein. Let's grab this. Alright, come on, rabbit. We got some raptors to kill. Quests to complete. Experience to gain. Levels to acquire. Dungeons to eventually solo. Alright, excavation site. I think it's right over there. I think first I'll try that strategy with the target dummies and the throwing knives. just to see if that works on a 27, because that would actually be really pushing things. I couldn't do that just straight up fighting them, even with Garrote and Slice and Dice. I think if I did do that, I would have to use evasion and a health potion, because even just fighting those level 26s, I was doing that. So if I can kill a 27 with the target dummies and throwing knife strategy, that would give quite a bit of strength to that strategy. Help me with kind of determining how I want to approach things when I do face stronger mobs like this situation. Wow, and somebody's been here and cleared practically this entire excavation site. My god. Am I even going to be able to find a 27? There's a 26, 25, 25. And of course, when I'm trying to find a 27 is all when there's all the lower level ones around. Tin vein. 26. Yeah, it was like, oh, there's a 27. 26. I don't really want to go that far back there. I might have to, though, if I want to test this strategy of mine. There's a 27. Alright, let's kill this 26 first. Get him out of the way. Oh, he resisted the distract. I don't really see that too often. Dodging the kicks.
Not ready yet.
Evasion. I should have used evasion much earlier. Didn't realize how low I was getting. Oh crap, we're gonna have to use a healing potion. That's what I mean, these fights. 26s. They're just... Especially these freaking raptors, they're just so tough. You gotta use an evasion and a health potion. Ridiculous. Crap. I did not want to have to use a health potion. Now I only have one left. So I might not necessarily have to use it against this. I'll have it for that if I need to. Well, maybe if I would have used my buff food. Crap. But I want to try against a 27 while I'm still 29 to see with that strategy, like I was saying. Alright. Let's go turn this in first. I just told this guy that I don't need any more, so it'd be kind of awkward if I was to fight another one. Alright, let's go turn this in. That was indeed the last raptor I needed. Oh, try not to aggro that one. But yeah, up there, that's where I saw the only iron ore vein I've seen so far. Right up on that, like, ledge up there. It doesn't look like there's one there now, though. Alright, let's not fall off here. I think, would we die if we fell off here? Maybe if we fell in there we wouldn't, but if we fell down there we might. So let's kind of turn this in over here a bit. He's wandering very close to the ledge. It's got me a little worried here. Can you hold still, please? There we go. Wormer's Revenge. You did a bang-up job clearing out those raptors, Swapper Man. And rewards, we get 22 silver.
Off with you.
Sorreltooth. Okay, yeah, this is definitely not happening. What level is this even? 29. Ormer's Revenge. That's what level I am. Okay, yeah, that is not happening.
Watch your back.
Okay, what does that bring me in terms of experience? We need one more bar. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Let's go find some fen creepers. Finish that. Might be all we have time for tonight. That should bring me to level 30. We got a bit of a late start today with the stream, but we are still at almost 4 hours. Usually that's kind of my goal, my average that I'm trying to get. The stream usually average about 4 hours each stream, sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more. I think, honestly, we might be averaging around 5 hours, but who knows. We're not going to really be doing these late streams on a regular basis, though. This was kind of busy earlier in the day and didn't get started streaming until later. And I had already eaten earlier in the day as well, so I didn't need to stop streaming to eat dinner. And I wanted to get to 30 tonight, which is looking like we'll have time to do so. No, I suppose I'm going to actually have to be next to the water to find these fen creepers. I don't want to aggro these crockless, though. Wait, what are these? Oh, wait, fen creepers. Maybe we should go back closer up north to where those closer to the murlocs. Oh, here we go. Here's one. 25. Are we gonna get lucky and have 2 here? No, it doesn't look like it. Wait, this guy is 25, so we need to be a little careful. This 25 fight's gonna be kind of rough.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Oh, this one was pretty good. $25 as well. We're remember finding some 24s earlier. I prefer those fights. A little bit less experienced, but a little less dangerous as well. Let's go up a little more.
Not ready.
Need 3 more after this. Alright.
That ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Good thing we don't need too many more, because I can tell I'm starting to get a bit tired. I don't want to make a mistake that'll get me killed. Just as we're about to reach 30. We already are at the highest level I've been to in official hardcore. But 30 is still a nice milestone. I've never been to level 30 on official. I'm not even sure how high I have gotten on, like, Bloodsail Buccaneers. That was quite some time ago, and I'm quite certain I had a mage that was low to mid 30s, but I don't know specifically what level in the 30s, so it's kind of hard to say what my actual, when I'll surpass that record, so to speak. There's Copper. Alright, that one's, yeah, that's the one guarded by a Fen Lord. And I think there's a Fen Dweller in there as well, so. This one also has a Fen Lord. Yeah, there's the Fen Dweller. I think, is it these raptors I killed to get my green shoulders? I think it was these ones. I got some green shoulders last stream on, well, not last stream, but the last stream that I was playing this guy. 4 stamina, 4 spirit. It was a nice upgrade over my previous shoulders, which were white shoulders and didn't have any stats. Oh, here we go, here's a Fen Creeper. This quest is a little tedious, because, oh crap, I just distracted them right next to each other. That's the opposite of what I want to do. But yeah, this quest is a little tedious because they are stealth, so you it's kind of hard, well, it's kind of hard to see them to begin with because they're kind of camouflaged. Kinda camouflaged. Especially so because they're stealth.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Alright, 2 more. I think what I'll do is I'll level up killing those Murlocs though, because I don't want to get over there just to find out that I didn't have enough experience from the quest to level. I think there's more of these guys further south, actually closer to the Murlocs. Let's go over there. Yeah, there's plenty more over there. It's probably where I should have been going rather than this far north, but oh well, we did find one. Alright, there's bound to be a decent amount of these guys around here. Oh, I hovered over one. Oh, there he is. Level 25. Alright, hold it right there. Hold your horses. It's time to die.
I can't do that yet. Not ready yet.
There's a copper. Oh, it's behind me. Get that in a second. Well, this fight went quite well. Alright, there's a copper. Ooh, I just heard a stealth sound. There he is. There's the last friend creeper as well. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Definitely not an unstealth rabbit just swimming around for no reason. That quest is done. Now let's get this copper and go kill some murlocs a little bit. Get to level 30. Okay. Couple copper from that. Alright, Murlocs, where are you? Need some experience. And unfortunately for you, you are the one to give it to me.
I can't do that yet.
Okay. Let's try and kill 24s and 25 for more experience.
I'm out of range.
I don't know if I'm gonna turn in that Fen Creeper quest tonight. Might do that next stream with this guy. Not necessarily next stream, but because next time we'll be playing the Undead Priest.
I can't carry anymore.
Ah, crap, the inventory's full again. Darn it. Eggshell clam. Eggshell clam. Okay, let's destroy this rough stone. Alright, now let's try. There we go. But yeah, tomorrow's stream will be more of the Undead Rogue. We'll see, we might be doing WC tomorrow, possibly. Healing that. I did quite enjoy healing RFC. Well, I don't know if was that last stream or was that the stream before. I think that was the stream before. Thick-shelled clam. Okay. What do we got here? Copper vein. I don't know if I want to bother with that copper in the water. Let's just get to level 30. I'm getting tired. But yeah, we'll probably turn in the Fen Creeper quests. Like I said, not next stream, but probably the stream after. Next stream is the Undead Priest, and then we'll run in the Unarmed Rogue again, probably. That's usually how we've been doing things. One day the Horde character, the next day the Alliance, and then the Horde character, and then the Alliance. And so on and so forth. Oh, these guys are really dropping the thick-shelled clams now. Alright, let's see. Are these guys still... No, they're 21. That's what I was hoping wouldn't be the case. Hoping we were further north, because once we get further south towards Menethil Harbor, they start getting lower levels and I don't get experience then. Crap, they're really dropping the thick-shelled clams. I mean, that's great for buff food. I mean, I'm gonna have so much buff food, it's ridiculous. But, now I need to get these out of my inventory. Keen Raptor Tooth. We can destroy this since we're not killing any more raptors at the moment. What is this? Mutton shop. Oh, we must have got that from the chest. I'm assuming. Okay, hopefully that is enough. I think we only need to kill one more, maybe two. Let's try and find a 24, yeah, over there. A little more experience than the 23s. Alright, one combo point. Oh, there we go, running after him. Now he's gonna get help from the other one. Alright, that didn't level me, so we'll come back and kill that one. Nope, that will probably level me, but we gotta run away for the time being. Drop aggro, so we can come back and use Garrote and Slice and Dice. Or maybe this one won't even... I haven't really been paying attention to what the actual amount of experience is that they've been giving me. Oh wow, this fight is going really well. You never know, once Garrote is gone, when that damage just drops, a damage amount just drops significantly. This is what I mean, I'm getting tired, it's hard to talk. This is why I need to stop playing soon. Or else I'm gonna get this character killed at some point. doing something dumb. Alright, there we go, level 30. And that is what we are trying to get to tonight. We have reached our goal. And what do we got? We got almost half a level of rested experience. We should have a bit beyond a half a level, I would think. If not more, rested experience next time we play this guy, since tomorrow we'll be playing the Undead Priest. Level 30, that's the first time I've reached the level 30 in official hardcore. If we're not counting Bloodsail Buccaneers. I've had, what did I say, like low to mid 30s, a mage back then, I think. But it's been so long, I don't remember. But we're back into the 30s on official hardcore now. Well, I say back, but this is the first time unofficial. In the 30s. Okay. Do we have inventory space to loot this other Murloc? Let's open this clam first. Big-shelled clam. Okay. How much tangy clam meat do I have? 19. 19, yeah. Holy crap, we're gonna have so much buff food. We got 19 tangy clam meat. That can make 19 buff food. How many Murloc fins do I have? This is the nice thing about killing these Murlocs, because they give you so much buff food. It's ridiculous. Got 10 Murloc fins. I thought I had more than that. Maybe it's just 10. So I can make 5 Murloc fin soup. So that's 24 buff food right there. I already have 13 Goblin Devil clams. So what I say, that's 19, 5, 24, 13, 37. 37 buff food? I think we're doing fine on buff food now, guys. I think we're fine. Well, let's see what this guy gives us. Maybe we'll actually have more. Murloc fin. There's only one, though. You need 2 Murloc fins for the Murloc fin soup, so... Still at... I can't remember what I just said. 30... 37? 34? Well, we're at a good amount of buff food. We already kind of were before even coming here. But I came here for, well, one, some more buff food, but also more experience, which we just got. Now we are level 30. So let's head back to town. Look at all these green quests now. Jeez. Maybe we can actually start doing some more quests again. We were at such an awkward level for doing quests as an unarmed rogue, because they were just, like, kind of out of reach. Just too dangerous. But maybe now we can actually start doing some more quests again. I kind of... How much grinding have I done? I mean, I have done, like, some quests here and there that have... Because, like, I was over in Red Ridge grinding gnolls, and there happened to be, like, a group that wanted to do, like, Lieutenant Fangor. And then I was kind of going over to see what the Yowler quest was like, and if I could do that by myself at my level as an unarmed rogue. Because I wasn't sure if he had, like, a bunch of other mobs around him, or what his level was, or what. And there was a group of people over there that wanted to do it, so just kind of getting lucky with that kind of stuff. Or, like, I came over here just kind of planning to kill Murloc's buff food, and then I noticed that there was a quest there to kill Crocodilus that were low enough for me to kill. So we have done some quests here and there. And the Raptor quest, we eventually got done. Albeit I had to go back a few times after I got some healing potions after running out. But now hopefully we can actually quest more consistently without having to do all that kind of jumping through hoops, having to get healing potions, and, you know, having to grind for a level or a level and a half, however much grinding I did killing mobs. I had to grind to get more wool so I can get heavy wool bandages again. We'll see how much of that we have to do at level 30. Alright, I don't think I'm going to do anything else beyond this, though. The goal for today was to get to level 30. We've done that. Just reached level 30, killing some murlocs. And I did want to stream for at least a few hours today, because it was a bit of a late stream for me. Today I don't usually stream this late. But we've streamed for, what, a bit over 4 hours, so we've reached that goal as well. So I think this might be a good place to end it. Hey, Brevok. How's it going? SSF HC or HC only? HC only, not solo self-found. This character is technically not self-found, but I'm kind of playing him as if he was. I haven't used the auction house at all. I haven't traded with anyone at all. I've just been using stuff that I've, found out in the world, questing and making myself. So I guess in that regard, he kind of is self-found, but I can use the auction house and stuff whenever I want. I just haven't bothered doing that yet. And not solo either, because I have been, I don't know if you're here when I was just saying, but talking about, like, I did group up for a couple quests here and there, so. But, I mean, he is almost forced to be solo. It's a weird situation with the unarmed rogue, because in terms of, like, dungeons and stuff, it's not really, like, I can't really do dungeons with a group, because nobody's really going to want an unarmed rogue in the group, you know what I mean? Because I do such little damage, it's like, who's going to want to take an unarmed rogue as their damage? You know what I mean? So in that regard, he's kind of forced to be solo. But for, like, quests here and there, like those ones in Red Ridge, if, somebody else is doing it and they could have done it, I don't really need to be there, but just for the sake of convenience for both of us, I can group up. So, still impressive. Oh, thank you. I actually am kind of contemplating, I've spoken about this in some previous streams before, but I'm thinking of trying the dungeons once I get more over-leveled for them, to the point where maybe trying to solo them, just to actually do them on this character, because like I said, I mean, there's not really going to be any dungeon groups who want to take me as a damage, one of their 3 damage classes, so if I want to do the dungeons, I'm probably going to have to solo them. So I was kind of thinking maybe around 34 or 35, going into like Dead Mines or something and trying to see how far I could get solo. I don't know if I'm actually going to be like, okay, if I, we're going to go into Dead Mines and we're going to solo it, and if we don't do it, then, that kind of thing. But just to see, give it a shot, see how far we get kind of thing, check it out. So I figured that might be fun, but we'll see once we get there. We still got a few more levels for that. I just reached level 30, so what? If I go on 34, I got 35, 4 or 5 more levels for that kind of thing. But that might be fun. We'll see when we get there, though. And I mean, I'm not going to be able to solo like every dungeon, because I would need to be vastly over-leveled. I don't know if I go into Dead Mines at 35, if that's going to even be enough. I mean, it might be I get there and it's more than enough. It's like actually quite easy. Or I get there and maybe it's like I need to be level 40 or 41 or something, But there's going to be a point where if I get to dungeons that are like level 50, you need to be normally, or level like 55 or something, I'm not going to be able to over-level that enough to the point where I could solo it, At least I can't imagine a way that I could. Maybe there's some certain strategy I could use where I could, but I don't know. I haven't really soloed content like dungeons before. Which server? Defias? Yeah, Defias. But we'll see. There's some bunch of interesting stuff we can still do with this character on the way to 60. It's been an interesting leveling experience thus far. We're halfway there level-wise, I suppose, but much more in terms of actual time spent leveling to go. There are a lot of randoms on DF. You'd be surprised who'd group with you. Oh, interesting. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I know when I was trying to group up with, at least on the Horde side, and I know the Horde is much less populated, I had a bit of trouble because I was actually healing, trying to heal my first hardcore dungeon the other day, healing RFC, and it took me a few days to actually find a group as a healer. I was kind of surprised. That third day, though, right when I asked, I got a group pretty much right away. So maybe there just, for whatever reason, wasn't much interest those first 2 days I was trying to get a group. But, and like I said, I do know, yeah, there's quite a few less people on the Horde side compared to Defias Pillager. And I was told, somebody told me in chat as well, that Skull Rock, I think, is more populated for the Horde, which I didn't really consider when I had made my Horde character on Defias Pillager. The priest is normal or no weapons? The priest is normal. Yeah, I figured one kind of challenge like this was enough at a time. I kind of just wanted a normal character as well, just to kind of, play a bit more, I don't know, casually, I guess, if you can play hardcore, casually, for lack of a better word. I guess if there was a challenge to the priest, he's more of, not necessarily a challenge, but different playstyle, I suppose. I'm playing as Holy and Discipline as my talent instead of Shadow, because I think typically most people go Shadow when they're leveling. But I did do Shadow Disc Rocks. Yeah, I've never really leveled a Priest in Discipline Holy, and that's kind of why I wanted to try it out to see what it was like. There are some nice talents in there. And it'll be interesting to see what the leveling experience, once I get more into it, is. I think I got up to the point where I can increase my bubble, the damage that absorbs. I think that's the second tier. Because first I went into Spirit Tap in Shadow. That's the only points I'm putting into that. Well, maybe I've considered putting points also into Improved Shadow Word Pain, but we'll see. Because, quite a bit back in regular classic before hardcore, up through 60 and 70, I had leveled a Shadow Priest as my main, and so I had quite a bit of fun playing with Shadow, but I wanted to try something a little different, try Holy and Discipline. It's different for sure, but totally doable. Bubbles FTW. Yeah, the bubbles are amazing. Plus I figured it's kind of, well, another idea I had with that build was I wanted to almost make a tank priest in a way. Priest, I'm not going to be tanking with the priest because that's not really practical, but I'm going for as many of the damage mitigation talents, improved inward fire or inner fire, improved bubble damage absorption, the talent in Holy that reduces spell damage taken, the one where you get more armor, a percentage of armor from if you crit with certain heals, those kinds of talents, and kind of making my build focused around those, and kind of almost making a tank priest kind of thing. I figured that sounds like it kind of be interesting. I've never really done that before, but I figured with the improved inner fire, it'll increase my armor, and I'm getting the bubble talent that increases how much damage the bubble absorbs. So with the armor improved as well, it'll make my bubble last even longer, I think. I'm assuming it takes into consideration how much armor you have before it determines how much damage your bubble takes. But I'm not certain on that. That's just kind of what I assume. So if that's the case, it kind of works well together, I would think. But the priest is level 22. I just did RFC. Like I said, I healed that. That was my first time healing a hardcore dungeon. So that was fun. And I'm going to be healing some more, hopefully, soon enough. Next one's probably going to be WC. Probably be playing the priest, well, be playing the priest tomorrow, because what I've been doing is one day I'll be playing my Horde character, who's the priest. and then the next day playing the Alliance character. And then back to the Horde, back to Alliance, you know, back and forth, alternating days with that. It's been a fun way of doing things. Well, best of luck. I'll try and tune in when you're next streaming. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I should be streaming tomorrow, most likely. And then, yeah, we'll be playing the Undead Priest. I'm not sure if we'll do WC tomorrow or not, but we'll get some more leveling done on that character. But yeah, thanks. And yeah, I think I am going to be ending tonight's stream, though. We are getting, it's getting a bit late here. So, I'm going to wrap things up with this. For now, I'd bid you farewell as my cats are nagging. Oh, sounds good. Well, thanks for tuning in for a bit. Appreciate you watching, and yeah, have a good night. Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's end the stream here. I think this is a good place to stop. Just reached level 30. That was the goal for tonight. Alright. Yeah, that's going to be it for tonight's stream, guys. We have just reached level 30. That is the first time we have reached level 30 on official hardcore, so that's a nice milestone to have reached tonight. It was a bit of a later stream, but we got it done. I'll probably be back to streaming in the normal time, I guess, you know, my usual time for the time being at least. I want to start working towards like more earlier streams, even in the mornings. But what I mean by normal is probably we'll be streaming again tomorrow around 4 or so. Maybe a little earlier, maybe a little later, but maybe 3 or 4, somewhere around there. But otherwise, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody who's followed today. Appreciate that. And let me see, anything else? I think that's about it. Yeah, thanks for watching and have a good night.